Hi, third grade. I am making a short video for you just to refresh your memory on how to log on to Reading Wonders. I know we did that every day during reading groups, but some of you have been struggling with remembering how to do that now that you're at home and you're maybe on different devices other than a Chromebook. So it doesn't work for me to access this from my teacher account because it looks completely different. So for this video, Ella is allowing me to use her student account. So you should be familiar with accessing Reading Wonders from the Classroom Links page. But for this activity, I'm going to be accessing from the Learning at Home page that your parents are probably used to seeing. I'm going to go down to Reading Wonders and click on Reading Wonders. And remember, your login is not your whole email, it's just the first part of your school email address. So it's your graduation year from 8th grade. This year for the 2019-2020 group of third graders, it's 25, and then it's your first name with your last initial. And then your password is going to be read followed by your graduation year. So I've typed in all of Ella's login information. And this is the first time she's using it on my computer, so she needs to hit launch. On the Chromebooks, you should be used to that and it would just log you in. You might need to click that button on your home device. And then you can access all of the different writing, games, books, anything that is assigned for this particular unit that we would be going over this week. I dated everything and I've already uploaded everything through the end of the year. In the teacher account, I can access all of the activities for the entire year. You only have access to this current week and the previous week in case you still have some things to check up on. So the main thing you need to pay attention to is right here, the to-do tab. You can see there's 6 assignments in here. And these are all check marks, meaning Ella already did this. She made a note saying that she really liked that story. But you can click on any of those assignments. You could go to My Work and it would show you things that you still need to do. But if she goes into this activity, she would click on it. There could be a note for me, or there could be a note that this one has a note for her. But I have some of these have notes for you guys in them. And then click on the activity. And then you can just do that activity, follow the instructions. There are games for ELA, games for vocab, and games for spelling each week. And then there are also stories for you to read. So she says, say each word out loud, use the paintbrush to identify the prefix of the word. So I'm going to say, dis, pre. This would have been our theme for spelling this week. Pre. And then it shows, you've got all of those. You need to fix those. And I better try again because she had these all right. And I don't want her to get upset that I did her assignment incorrectly in an example. So I'm going to fix it. Don't worry, Ella. I already saw that you did it anyhow. So I already recorded your grade. Oh, and I am really bad at I'm bad apparently at using the highlighter tool, but that's okay because I already saw that you did this, Ella. So that's all you need to worry about, because when you complete an assignment, it'll have a check mark by it, so you know you did it. And I can log into my teacher account and see that you did that activity as well. There's another thing that you might be interested in. The resources tab has extra books and extra stories in case you want something else to read and you're bored and you've already done everything in your assignments tab. Or if you remember that there was a story that you really enjoyed from reading earlier this year and you're like, I'd like to read that story again, or I would like to share that story with somebody in my family and maybe read it to a younger sibling. You can access any of the leveled readers. You can access the literature anthology, which we don't keep at our desks because we hardly ever use it. And you also have access to the reading writing workshop book, which which is one that we use for our vocab. So that's all I have to share with you about Reading Wonders. Hopefully now there will be less confusion about logging on. Just remember that if it's your first time logging in on a device, you do need to hit launch. Once you're logging in more than once, it should just automatically open up to that page with the camel on it, because our book has a camel on it, and then you should be able to access anything in the to-do folder. It will automatically show me that you finished. You don't need to click submit like you do in Google Classroom.